This is actually the Mount Pleasant Post Office. But in Dickens' time, it was a rather large prison, as you can see. The facade is certainly new, but the main structure is as it was. Dickens was obviously known as a crusader for the poor, but he was also a crusader for prison reform. He believed very strongly that prison should do more than just punish, but should rehabilitate. And of course, we know that prisons were very much a part of his young life when his father was in a prison such as this, a debtor's prison. Actually, this functioned, parts of it, as a debtor's prison also. He modeled, or he wanted the English prison system to be modeled after one in Pennsylvania. We know that Pennsylvania is a very progressive state in the United States, founded by William Penn, and their prison system was punitive, of course. It was meant to punish, but it also wanted to rehabilitate. And Charles Dickens, in his first visit to the United States, had on his itinerary to visit the Philadelphia prison called the Eastern Penitentiary. When he came back to England, indeed, he began his crusade to reform the prison system. He was very upset with two practices that occurred here. The treadmill law, whereby prisoners would walk on a treadmill 8 hours a day, 10 minutes on, 5 minutes off, get some water, 8,000 steps a day. Some of the treadmills in some of the prisons were mechanical in nature, so they were attached to something that would turn something, that would grind grist or something, grist mill. But the treadmills here served no function other than as punishment. He was also very concerned about public hangings, which occurred here, and hundreds of people would show up for them. He thought that in a civilized society, there was really no room for anything like that. So happy to say, and not surprisingly, within Dickens' lifetime, both the treadmill law was null, and the public hangings were stopped also. Now, a little less serious of a topic, we're going to head up the street to the first of many pubs.